The role of perfumes in Islam is significant and multifaceted, extending far beyond mere personal preference to encompass religious practice, prophetic tradition, social etiquette, and even spiritual symbolism. Here is a detailed look at the importance and role of perfumes in Islam. 1. A highly recommended sunnah, prophetic tradition. The use of perfume is strongly associated with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and is considered a mustahab, recommended, act. The Prophet's love for fragrance. Numerous hadiths describe the Prophet's fondness for pleasant smells. His companions noted that his scent was so pleasant and distinctive that one would know he had passed through a place before seeing him. He said, "Made beloved to me from your world are women and perfume, and the coolness of my eyes is in prayer." Sunan and Nasi, encouragement for personal use. He encouraged Muslims to maintain good hygiene and a pleasant smell, stating, "Anyone who takes a bath on Friday and cleans himself as much as he can and puts oil on his hair, or applies perfume from his house, and then proceeds for the Jumu'ah prayer, and does not separate two persons, to make space for himself, then prays as much as written for him, and remains silent when the Imam speaks, all his sins between the present and the last Friday will be forgiven." Sahih al-Bukhari. 2. A marker of faith and purity. In Islam, cleanliness and purity, tahara, are halves of faith. Perfume is a natural extension of this principle. Complementing physical cleanliness, after performing ablution, wudu, or the ritual bath, ghusl, using perfume completes the state of physical purity, making a person not only clean but also pleasant smelling when they stand for prayer. Repelling offensive odors. It is considered a social responsibility to not offend others with unpleasant body odor, especially in congregational settings like mosques. Using perfume is a proactive way to ensure one's presence is pleasant for others. 3. Social and marital etiquette. Perfume plays a vital role in social interactions and strengthening marital bonds. For gatherings and Fridays. It is specifically recommended to wear perfume when attending the Friday, Jumu'ah, prayer and other social gatherings as a sign of respect and to contribute to a pleasant environment. In marriage, using perfume for one's spouse is highly encouraged. It is seen as a way to increase love and intimacy. The Prophet advised men to groom themselves and use perfume when returning home to their wives, making themselves attractive. 4. Spiritual and symbolic significance. Fragrance carries deeper spiritual metaphors in Islamic texts. The fragrance of paradise, Jannah, is described in the Quran and Hadith as a place filled with beautiful, unseen fragrances. The use of perfume in this world is often seen as a glimpse or a reminder of the divine pleasures of the afterlife. The scent of the believer. A hadith in Sahih Muslim states that the sweat of a believer will be fragrant on the Day of Judgment, symbolizing the purity and goodness of their life struggles. Contrast with unpleasant smells. In contrast, unpleasant smells like that of garlic or onions are discouraged before congregational prayers, and the smell of hellfire is described as foul, creating a clear symbolic dichotomy. 5. Distinctions and prohibitions. While perfume is highly recommended, there are specific guidelines, particularly for men. Prohibition for men attending the mosque. It is forbidden, haram, for a man who has applied perfume containing saffron or red dye, which were particularly strong and attractive, to attend the mosque for prayers, so as not to distract other worshippers. Moderation and avoid of extravagance. As with all things, Islam promotes moderation. Perfume should not be used wastefully or to the point of extravagance. Gender-specific scents. Traditionally, men are discouraged from using perfumes that are overly floral or sweet, which are considered feminine, and vice versa, to maintain a distinction between genders. In essence, in Islam, a pleasant fragrance is not a luxury but a part of a holistic approach to life that values cleanliness, respect for others, adherence to prophetic example, and the remembrance of higher spiritual realities. It is a simple yet profound way to integrate faith into daily life.